Dear Johnnies, I've been seeing this man for 9 months or so, and he is mad into the gym and plays GA. I do neither. I went to the gym consistently during the summer, but fell off the wagon due to college placement, working evenings and weekends, etc. Now this man is constantly telling me I should join a gym, how he would find me so attractive if I was a gym bunny. He even bought me 2 dumbbells for Christmas, which we got into a huge argument about, and they were promptly sent back. Now bear in mind, I am not overweight. I'm 9 stone and 5'5", well within a healthy range. Almost every day he will send me a DM on Instagram of some sexy girl working out or gym related content, claiming how the girls are always so hot, so sexy, etc. This makes me feel so worthless and unworthy of him, which is ridiculous. I have never ever had such negative thoughts about myself. He doesn't seem to understand. Do you think I should join a gym to please him? Although I do not like working out, didn't enjoy it during the summer and doubt I will enjoy it if I started it up again. Do you think we are just too different? He seems to be adamant on me changing my ways. I feel like it is going to tear us apart eventually. From Sarah. We've obviously changed the name there.
You want to punch the head off this guy.
Oh, man! I can't... do you know... Listen, men are pricks. And I'd be the first one to say that. Like,
I often say it about you.
A lot of people do. Men make mistakes, no more so than women. Everyone makes mistakes. Like, this lad is giving men a really kind of bad rep. You can't do this. I think this lad is completely out of line. I think he is a prick.
Well, he's doing 2 things. He's harping on to her about going to the gym, which is one thing, and then he's sending her photos, which I think is a separate thing. For me now, straight away, the bit that sticks out is sending your mot photos of sexy birds on Instagram, being like, why aren't you like these? That is fucking disgraceful.
Can I ask you a question? Because I don't understand his behaviour. So she's 5'5" and 9 stone. So she's a BMI of 21, which is like, or 20.9, which is like perfectly healthy, between 18 and 25. So she's slim. Like, so why do guys actually want a muscly bird? Like, or is it just a particular aesthetic? Like, would you be looking at gym birds going like, or is it, do you actually want a bird with muscle, or do you just like the gym leggings?
So obviously every lad is different in what he's into.
Okay.
But he has what you can only call Insta envy. He's looking at unreal birds on Instagram, and then his bird isn't quite as sensational as they are, because everyone on Instagram is beautiful. Nobody on Instagram has wrinkles or stretch marks. Everyone on Instagram is gorgeous. And you're following birds, like, you don't know their situation, right? There's loads of gorgeous women. Are they full-time professional models working out all day? Or what their situation is? His missus has a tough situation at the moment, can't get to the gym as much as she'd like. If we went on Instagram now...
Oh, yeah, you just have to go into search, you hit fitness
in 2 minutes. In 1 minute, less than a second per woman, probably get you 60 beautiful women in unreal shape in 1 minute. And, you know, would you be like you saddling one of them? Yeah, great. But, like, you just can't send that shit to your missus. So why is he doing it more, I guess is your question, is it?
Yeah.
He's
mad into the gym.
Yeah, but he's obviously missing some form of, like, sensitivity. Like,
Okay.
I would not send my missus a picture of Michelle Keegan and say, hey, I fucking wish you looked like Michelle Keegan. you know what I mean? Like, doesn't everybody want a bird like Michelle Keegan, like, or what? Like, but like, it's not even that. It's like, I can't understand that this man is sending this to his missus. Like, has he not said, like, right? Is there no part of him that goes, jeez, I shouldn't have sent her that. Now maybe she feels a bit shit about herself.
Yeah.
And I'm sending her this, and this is probably making her worse. And like, you know, most women are probably a bit worried about their body from time to time. Like, you know, everybody goes through phases. Yeah. You've got a great body. Okay, I've been out of the gym for a while, I'm not. Okay, I put on a few pounds, now I've lost a few pounds. Like, everybody fluctuates. But this thing of sending her photos of other women, like, how does he know these photos aren't edited, first of all? So how does he know, right, a woman puts up a photo in the gym, how does he know she's not after Photoshop?
Yeah, it's easily done. There's an app called Facetune, which is very easily to, you can whiten your teeth, you can smooth out your wrinkles, you can make your eyes bigger.
You make your arse bigger.
Yeah, like.
But all them birds who he describes as gym bunnies, so if you're regularly posting gym pics and you have all the gear and you're into it, and you're good looking, you're in good shape, they know how to pose. and they know how to filter.
Yeah.
So it's not fair to be comparing yourself to that.
Like,
yeah.
But they're young. Okay, they're talking about college and shit, so they're like, you know, at a guess, like they're definitely under 23, say.
Yeah.
If they're talking about college and whatever, they're probably, maybe they're mature students, I don't know. But like, yeah, lads are apes at that age.
Yeah. I think he doesn't realize what he's asking her. You know, if you want to go to the gym, put on muscle, do a serious commitment, you know, lean out your body fat, you're talking, okay, for like, she doesn't even know the basics of a gym. She got so she'll have to have a personal trainer twice a week, gym membership.
Well, if she doesn't know what she's doing in the gym.
Initially, yeah, for the first month or so to actually learn how to do weights properly and avoid injury. If you're lifting weights, then you're probably going to have a physio session once every 6 weeks to get out all the knots. Then probably protein powder, because you'll need to increase your protein on top of that. Gym gear. Like, so that's what, 400 quid, 500 quid already per month? That's a lot. And plus, like, you're going to have to be going to the gym at least 5 times a week, half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big commitment.
That's if you're going all out, like.
Yeah.
She's not going at all.
Yeah. But he wants her to seem to go all out, like.
Yeah.
I just don't think, I think he doesn't realise, and she's not into it either, so.
Well, I think we're overlooking the biggest problem here is that he's asking his missus to change.
Yeah.
That in itself should be a trigger for this one.
Like, that's the thing, like, is there a case that if she was, like, if her BMI was above 25, say if it was like above 30 where you're actually into the obese category, then, like, is there a case that, would it be okay then if he sent her a few pictures or tried to encourage her to go to the gym?
Well, I think the sending pictures is a no-no,
Okay.
regardless, for me now.
Yeah.
So they're going out 9 months. Like, she is who she was when they met.
Yeah.
I think it's different if you're going out 10 years and you're married and you have kids and one puts on a bit of weight, then you can be like, look, I think in a relationship you do have a bit of a responsibility to yourself and each other to look after yourself. You can't be like, we're married now, I'm going to get fat and become an alcoholic. You do have a bit of a responsibility not to dress like a homeless man and to, like, we're not doing that special. It's just me and the missus at home. But yeah, you know, I will shave and I will keep myself looking right. You have to love yourself.
Yeah. I think it's probably,
you can't just fucking give up on yourself.
Yeah, if you're letting yourself go, it's probably a symptom of something else going on. Like, maybe you're a bit down on yourself, low self-esteem, and, you know.
But sometimes people just aren't aware that they're slipping. You start wearing your comfy clothes every day you come home. And before you know it, like, your partner hasn't seen you done up in ages.
Yeah. And sweatpants are all that fits you right now.
No, you're definitely right there, Johnny. Like, there definitely is. But, like, the thing I'm on about here is, like, he's asking her to change. Like, if you get with someone initially, you shouldn't be going, right, I'll get with her and then I'll get her into the gym and I'll change her.
Yeah.
I don't think you should ever be trying to change anyone from what they are. Like, you get with them, you know, you fall in love with them, you love them because you love them. You don't love them because, like, you don't be like, right, I like her at the moment, I love her now when she starts going to the gym. That's fucking crazy. This seems a bit controlling to me, that this lad is telling her to do this and do that. Like,
Well, she was going during the summer, which is 6 months ago. They would have only been starting to go out, like, so.
yeah, dumbbells for Christmas.
That's a shit gift anyway.
Shit gift
That's a
anyway, yeah.
dirt gift.
Regardless, but
Can I take one thing on the photos?
Yeah, go on.
So he sees, like, body image has been important, and he's sending on photos of, like, young ones in great shape. She could turn around and be like, I wish you were rich. You know, money's important to me.
Yeah.
Here's a photo of Ronaldo. Oh, look, he's taking his young one off in a private jet.
Yeah.
God, you'd be so hot if you bought a BMW.
Yeah.
Like, why are you always going to the gym? Why don't you work extra hours and make more money? Like, imagine if we went to nice restaurants all the time. You'd be so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't go on a lad's holiday. You know what I mean? If you want WKD and herpes, just go to Waterford or whatever. Like, you can, you know what I mean? Save your money and let's do things like, it works both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair. That is a fair point. But I think particularly young lads now and women as well, it can be said, are just gone full crazy now on body image. Like, to me,
Well, it's definitely more popular than, like, a lot of people now in college are hitting the gym and like all that shit. When we were in college, like,
we were hitting beer door.
Yeah, we had an episode called The Fresher Stone. You went to college and in your first year you put on a stone.
Yeah.
Because you were drinking and eating pot noodle. But now everyone's into it. That's fine.
Yeah, no, look, it's good that people are into the fitness and being healthy, 100%. But what I'm saying is, I think people are obsessed. I think there's people getting together and they're like, oh, like, what's your boyfriend like? Oh, he's got a lovely body.
Yeah.
He might be an absolute prick in every other.
Everyone's into different stuff too.
Like, I think the problem, like, there's no harm with being like conscious about or like wanting to have a healthy body.
Yeah.
Like, it's when you become unrealistic. So I remember like reading about, you know, Miranda Kerr, the Victoria's Secrets model.
Yeah.
Miranda Kerr, she's going out with Orlando Bloom. I remember looking up her her statistics, like her hip circumference. That's like she's 34-inch hips, right? Like.
Is that big or small for a woman, or that's small? Is it
tiny?
Okay.
Yeah, like size 12 would be 40-inch hips. So like size 10 is 38-inch hips. So like, and I just remember like
she's small.
Yeah, like it might just be it might be a lie, like but I just remember thinking like I'll never, like, even when I was like, okay, take a shot, do my MMA fight, like I was still like big on the hips, like, you know, and even though like I had defined abdominal muscles, whatever way and like I remember just thinking like I'd bought like a size 10 dress and I fitted into it, but it just didn't look right on me because I was still curvy, and like, and this was like, you know, for one of these, you know, up and down kind of girls, like, and I was just like, I remember being so kind of not depressed about it, but just disappointed. It's like, oh, I didn't get the body I want. I was still me, but just smaller, like. And I was like, oh, that's a bit shit. And then my friends, the row ahead of them where they were sitting, when I was doing my little walk down to the cage, all the lads started commenting about how much they liked my arse.
Hey!
So I was just like, I only found this out afterwards and was like, you know what? Like, just
Where are they?
yeah. Where, what do they look like? Point them out. So
if you're listening and you like Mara's arse,
You have to introduce me to one of these up and down girls. Yeah, you can't compare yourself to what's on Instagram.
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm telling you, Instagram would drive you crazy.
And if you try to fit into what somebody else's ideal of what, you know, the perfect body is, you're wasting your time. And this guy doesn't sound, by the way, like he's worth the effort, because, you know, what's he doing for her in return? Like, is he going to pay for her gym membership? Is he going to, you know, fucking like look after her financially, like, so she could be one of these, like, you know,
I don't know.
trophy birds?
Well, you can, you know, there's a cheaper way to do it too, I guess. But I do think there are times when you don't enjoy working out either.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the gym. Like, I hate doing squats. I
Yeah.
hate doing deadlifts, like. But you just do it, like. And then you walk out of the gym. I actually feel good after that.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a pain barrier too that people have, I think. Or some people be like, I don't want to go to the gym because all them pricks and shapers will be looking at me. Like, find something that you will do. If it's not the gym, maybe
Yeah, like
run or cycling or swim, whatever. Like,
I went to Muay Thai class last week, and I hadn't been in ages, and it was me looking fairly curvy after Christmas. I had, you know, inhaled a turkey, and then 6 other lads with 6-packs, and I didn't give a damn, like, you know, it was just like, it was great crack. And I wouldn't be negative about going to the gym or anything like that, but I'm just saying that there's a time and financial cost there to doing it right, you know. And like but
what I would say to this girl, if we were to give her any advice, I'd recommend exercise to everybody in the world. But she said, like, should I do it to keep him happy? No. You should do it to make yourself happy.
Yeah, fuck him.
You can't really do anything for someone else because you're just going to fall off the wagon.
Yeah, you have to want to do it yourself. Like, I've been out of the gym for ages, and I've started back now, making a conscious effort, not so that I can, you know,
not so I'll stop giving out to you.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's not about like throwing shapes or anything like that. It's just, to be honest, I felt fucked, like, and now like when you're back exercising, you do feel better, like, or whatever, like, because obviously I hurt my knee, we weren't playing GA. You do put on a bit of weight, but what I find fascinating is everybody else's obsession with other people's bodies.
Yeah.
Why not worry about your own one?
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's what dailymail.com is. It's like
there's a big body shaming thing out there, like, and it's all over the internet. Anywhere you look at someone's photos. We put up a photo, start of the decade, end of the decade.
Yeah.
Am I heavier than I was 10 years ago? Well, fucking right I am. I was 18 10 years ago. I'm 28 now, like, nearly 29. Like, I deleted 15 comments
Go ahead.
from that photo of people like, you put on weight, Jesus, she's after getting fair fat, put on some weight. From grown men, like, who feel the need to tell me.
But that's
you don't.
that's a reflection. I think if somebody comments negatively about your body appearance, they're obviously reflecting something that they feel about themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen comments like that saying something negative about us. Like, just say like that, like, I put on weight. And if you actually take the time to go into someone's profile, there's been a fair few fat gremlins
Yeah.
throwing shade. And it's like, come on.
But the thing is, like, they don't have to tell me. I know. Like, but the thing is, the reason I deleted them comments wasn't for me. So, like, I'd already read them.
Yeah.
That was fine. Like, I was sitting in Lanzarote, like, cool out. Like, I was enjoying myself. And I was, like, reading these. Like, I'm sitting opposite the table from Annie, who also has to read these.
Yeah.
Who it's not nice for. So I deleted them. But it wasn't even, not for me or her. The reason I deleted them is because there's probably a fella who's really super conscious about his body image.
Yeah.
And who might look like me.
Yeah.
Might be a bit full in some areas, you know, a bit chunky. And he's probably reading that thinking like, fuck, if they're saying that about him,
Yeah.
what are they saying about me? And he'll probably feel like shit. Or a young girl might feel like shit.
But the thing is as well, like, okay, this is very hard to say because we're friends, but you're a very attractive man. So like,
Just say, sorry, I didn't say that
so
again.
like
Say that again.
What?
it's like in a friend sense, in a friend zone completely. So it's just like
And in a sexual way.
in a platonic way. But like, yeah, so I just think that like if somebody's saying that about you, I don't know if you should even feel angry about it because it's just
No, I'm not angry about it. Like, I'm alright. I can, look.
We're used to that.
Like,
now,
yeah, we've put ourselves out there. Like, we're used to those comments and I don't mind them. Like, am I conscious? Yeah, like, I suppose I am. Like,
I'm sure you're human.
yeah, so like, but like, look, I'm back in the gym. I'm doing a bit about it now. I'm going to be even sexier. But, but like, it's not because I want to look good or I'm doing this because these people said this.
Yeah.
I'm doing this because I want to feel healthier and like, I'm getting married this year and I want to look a bit better in the suit.
Yeah.
You know, I want it like
That's pretty normal.
Yeah, I'm doing it for myself. But the people who are writing that, like some fella at home felt the need to write that. Like, what is wrong with them? But look, it's grand. Fucking taking on the chin. We put ourselves out there. We have to take these comments. But it's for people who aren't out there, who are probably body conscious, women and men, to see comments like that. Like, what must they think of themselves then? Like, it must make them feel like shit. So,
yeah.
jeez, if you've nothing good to say, don't fucking say it. And it, like, to this girl, to bring it back to this girl, she's gone out with him 9 months. I've had longer shits than that.
Yeah.
Like, if she's sitting here,
I'll see a doctor about that.
but like, you know, if she's sitting down writing this email thinking like, should I go to the gym to please this lad? Going out 9 months, like, I'd be giving him the elbow, 100%. Like,
I don't think they're suited.
no, I don't. I like, and it's not. It's just if a fella is willing to put you down by sending you photos of some hot bitch who's in the gym looking unbelievable, it's probably her job to look good, you know, rather than being on placement. This girl obviously works.
Look, everyone's situation is different.
Yeah.
And some people really take the training. They train for a month and look unreal. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like there's the whole body science thing that you get into. Is like those girls who are training, really, you know, like bikini fitness competitions. So those
I'm aware of them.
those girls would drop their body fat to something like 7%, very low. Whereas like women competing in the Olympics, like, you know, like their body fat might be like 14%. Like, I think athlete range for body fat, like normal, like, you know, your camogie players between 14 and 20%. And then like, I think normal women are like between 20 and 25%. And that your body fat can be up to 30% as a woman and you'll still be healthy. Men's is a lot lower, I think. But like, so like, and the thing is, like, if you try dropping your body fat below 14%, now people will argue about this and stuff like that, but it does have repercussions because you're starving your body. A woman's body naturally wants to maintain a high body fat.
Well, I'm not a scientist now.
Yeah. But, you know...
I know what I like. Look, for Anton, like, if you're like an alcoholic and you give up to please someone else, as soon as they turn their back, you start drinking again. You can only give up for you.
Yeah.
If she goes to the gym for him, she'll fall off the wagon again.
Yeah, like if she wants to go to the gym, go for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe break up with him, then go to the gym, then get ripped, and then
revenge bod.
Revenge bod.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Do you know what that'll be? That's her motivation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know you guys, but dump him.
Yeah.
Hey, you could be great. I don't know.
Like, do you think we are, like, just to answer the actual question she's asked us, do you think we are just too different? Yes.
Maybe have one try. Sit him down and say, look,
You're making me feel like shit.
yeah, she probably should have said it sooner.
Yeah,
No.
I think young lads are a bit thick. I
Yeah.
think they can just, the lads around that age are just, unfortunately, a little bit insensitive. I think the sensitivity only starts to kick in like around 27. Just looking at you again, so it's like you're a lot more sensitive than you were when.
But
I'm about to burst out crying.
but at that age, looks are way more important.
yeah.
Come on now. If you're 21 and you're trying to find a girlfriend, it's more important than if you're 50 and trying to find a girlfriend. Like.
Yeah, like when you're 50, you just have to be rich and you're grand. Like, yeah,
Gotta get it back on tour, lads. Gotta get that money.
Sarah, our advice: sit this lad down, give him one chance, and if he fucks up, give him the elbow and just do whatever makes you happy. And to anyone else out there, Love Island is starting. Don't mind looking at all their six pack. Just be happy with what you have. All right. Don't be comparing yourself to anyone else. You're all great.